Okay, let me show you my YouTube channel that I started a long time ago. This is gonna be embarrassing. All right, expert laptop review. Here we go. I secured an ultimate channel name, okay? Here's one of my reviews from 11 years ago. January 12th, 2010. Okay, I gotta turn up the sound. Let's restart this. Let's start from the beginning. I have not watched this ever.
Okay, welcome to the expert laptop review of the Asus UL30VT. As you can see, it's very
Oh my
thin
god!
and light,
Look at this set. Look at this set. Okay, look at this. It's like this thing I put on my head at summer camp. Okay, I'd put this thing on my head and run around with it sometimes. This is a picture of me when I was 13. I went fishing in Canada with my dad, and I caught these, like, we caught over 100 fish in one day. These are a bunch of the books. I used to play Xbox a lot growing up, and these are a bunch of my writing books on how to improve my writing. But this set is amazing. Just look at the clothes. I didn't even close the closet because the closet was too clogged up. I couldn't even close it when I filmed it.
kind of tapered down edge to it. Has exactly the same components as the UL80VT, except that it has a smaller battery, but a larger larger hard drive. It has Bluetooth. Those are the main differences. It is all.
Yeah, it was a big deal when the laptop had Bluetooth back then.
Also a 13.3-inch screen instead of a 14-inch screen. I'm just going to show you compare the size really quick with the UL80VT, which I have right here. Here's the UL80VT. As you can see, the UL80VT is just a hair
Who
thicker.
needs B-roll when you can just show it on camera, right?
The Asus UL30VT is also just a hair smaller on each side, about a half an inch shorter on the top and about an inch shorter on the sides. There is a noticeable difference. But
man, I got on my nice shirt to do this review too. Do you see this eagle print?
it's not a huge difference in size. If you need an optical drive, go with the UL80VT. So, the UL30VT, it sports a 10-hour battery life. That is 10-hour idling time. You're looking at more like 6 hours or so.
This is the laptop I used in college.
Surfing the web, you have the brightness on medium. You're looking at around 6 hours with the default battery. It's possible to upgrade the battery by buying a larger one on Amazon.com.
Oh yeah, this is when you had user swappable batteries in the laptop. So I would like run around with, this is standard. I always had to have an extra battery in my backpack. So anytime my battery would die, I just like, hot swap, okay, back to taking notes in class.
So I wouldn't worry about the battery too much. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about buying a second one anyway, just so I could have 20 hours of battery life, just in case I needed to go a couple days without a plug-in or something.
See, right there, I just said it.
Anyway, let's open this up. And
NVIDIA 210M with switchable graphics.
The keyboard is exactly the same as the
The lighting, you can't even see the keyboard.
DVT, so you don't have to worry about having a small keyboard. It's 100% size with the home, page up, page down, and button. This one did not have the same stickers as the UL80VT. It's small. It's got smaller power buttons up here and a smaller express gate, which is like a quick loading software. The mouse pad is exactly the same as on the UL80VT. I found all the software to work exactly right, no problems, no jerky motions, smooth mouse pad. I have heard of some people having problems with their mouse pad, and in order to fix that, they had to uninstall the ELAN touchpad driver. So if you're running into problems with your mouse pad, that may be the option. That may be the thing you need to use to fix it. Another thing you may need to keep in mind is that there are sometimes dust mites that get on the keyboard trackpad.
Dust mites.
On the trackpad itself, and you have to wipe them off. Otherwise, your trackpad's not going to work. It's going to be jerky and not responsive. So make sure you keep that trackpad clean. It is a double button mouse. That's only one. It's one. It looks like one button with the divider in the middle that you can't click. You have to click on either side. The screen The screen is a good screen. It's exactly the same as on the UL80VT.
Look at the bezel on that sucker.
Vertical viewing angles, they're not very good. I mean, when you tilt the screen, you'll notice large negative contrast on the top or the bottom, depending on the angle.
One thing I will say that I appreciate is I did this all in one take, okay? I think I retried it a bunch of times, and I didn't even edit. I was like, screw it, I'm just going to do this nonstop. Now it's like so much editing involved.
You're looking at. So you have to get really in that sweet spot, and it's a very narrow sweet spot, unfortunately. I mean, it works fine. The graphics on this are very good, just as good as on the UL80VT. The graphics card is the NVIDIA 210M. It gets a 3465, right in that range on 3D Mark 06, which is enough to play all the latest games on lowest settings.
A 3665, oh my god.
All the latest
games
specs on lowest settings, except for maybe a couple of them.
I think we're like well past 10 times that level of performance now.
And many of the games you can play on higher settings. So it's very enjoyable. You can play lots of games on it. The battery life included on this one, you're going to be able to play about 2 hours of games on it before it runs out, because the battery really kills it. The reason for that is that it's got an ultra low voltage processor, and the ultra low voltage processor basically makes it so it hardly takes any power unless you're really using it. And then the ultra low voltage processor will kick in and give you a lot of power. This one also comes up overclocked automatically. Normally it's 1.3 gigahertz, but it's 33% overclocked to 1.73.
The lighting right here, professional lighting right here. Right here. I memorized all of that before I did the first take. I'm impressed.
Which really boosts the performance, and so this thing almost performs as good as a normal Intel Core 2 Duo laptop. It's about 90% as fast as a normal.
Almost as fast as a Core 2 Duo laptop, okay, people? Insane performance.
It's not like it's really slow like a netbook. It's quick, it's snap, it's fast.
Not like a netbook. Heard it first here on Expert Laptop Review.
I mean, you will occasionally notice more slowdowns when you are using like a really heavy program. But it's almost exactly as fast as any other laptop out there right now. That's on a medium to low power scale. Like if you're gonna get a high-end laptop, it's gonna be able to beat this. But obviously, because this is a low voltage processor, so you can have a long battery life and still maintain a thin size. So if you're looking for a laptop that can play games, this can play Modern Warfare 2. It can play Dragon Age Origins, no problems.
Modern Warfare 2,
on medium to low
big
settings,
boy games, all right.
And you can play those fine. Sims 3, you can play that. World of Warcraft, you're gonna be able to play that. I mean, as far as the port selection,
wow.
You've got a VGA,
B-roll, folks. We got B-roll in the house.
and then you've got a on this side, on the right side, you've got a SD card slot.
SD card slot in the house.
Headphone
Out, so a mic in, and a headphone out, and then you've got a USB and another USB, and then you've got a networking port.
I did not specify what kind of USB. Fail.
Port. Then you've got the power port there, along with the Kensington lock spot, so you can lock down your computer if you need to. It's got an aluminum top, which is
fairly,
quality B-roll right here, people.
fairly good.
It's like not even pointing at the
only
laptop.
problem I would really say
say about the build quality is if you look on the bottom here, and if you pick up the laptop,
and you press down right
Oh,
here.
look at that. You see that? You used to be able to upgrade the laptop without taking the whole bottom off. You could just like switch the RAM out with these little expandable panels. You could just pop them out, you know, swap out the RAM or the hard drive.
here, and if you pick up the laptop and you press down right here, like as you pick it up, you know, you're picking it up like this, you'll notice that this bends in right here. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but there's flex on the bottom plastic, but that's very minimal. You won't really notice it, and I don't think it'll affect anybody. I don't think it'll break. The other thing I noticed is that it was starting to squeak just a little. I'm not really squeak. It was just like,
It was
Oh, this was
occasionally
so
clicking.
annoying.
when I would put my palm rest down, it doesn't do it normally. It only did it a couple times. I don't know what's the deal. It might get worse potentially on any of these models. I've heard of other models starting to creak a little bit. So you're going to want to keep that in mind. I'll give you a quick overview of the keyboard.
You've got a
Perfect focus. Okay.
you got a the sleep
That was me
button,
trying to.
the
That was me
Wi-Fi
trying to get the
button,
focus adjustment.
The brightness up and down, trackpad on and off. These are turning the screen off, and that's for switching to a projector.
or an external
This is your
monitor.
laptop tutorial
This is the
here,
mute.
folks.
Volume down, volume up, and then you got all of these up here, as well as the dedicated home, page up, page down,
I
And-
love
and you have
those
the
for
arrow keys
typing.
along with-
play pause buttons. And in order to access all of those functions, you have to hit the function button right here.
This button up here will change the power mode to be like high performance power.
Yeah, in order to access the function button, you have to use the FN key. Oh my god. I'm a genius.
Power saver, all that stuff. And you can also change it to change the power modes by hitting FN plus the spacebar key.
Hey,
FN
that's
plus
actually pretty
spacebar.
cool right there.
Yeah, this laptop is a great buy at $800. It'll run almost any game, and it'll also have an extremely good battery life within a very small size. Highly recommend this laptop. The build quality is great, except for the two things I mentioned.
Anyway,
Look at
so,
those pants.
that's
You see the quality? Like, you see these pants?
Asus UL30 VT.
Oh man, it was So it's been my dream to review laptops for so long. This was 11 years ago. Can you believe that? Yeah, I play WoW on this. I max almost everything except for shadows. It works good. Wow, really happy. Thanks for such a good review. Even going over all the button functions. Old but gold. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so interesting looking back and seeing all the changes and differences between the videos I make now and back then. It's just dramatically different. Oh, jeez. This is a blast from the past right here. My old bedroom. I grew up in this bedroom when I was 13 to 18. And then obviously when I went to college, just when I was back home, I would use it. Yeah, so that whole channel just didn't work out for me. I made a few different laptop reviews here. You can see I did 4 or 5 different laptop reviews, did some unboxings, and then I just didn't get the views to be able to keep doing it. And I didn't get the supply, I couldn't get the laptop sent to me because I didn't have a following at all, right? No company's gonna send you a laptop until you have a following. So it was just like this catch-22 where I could just review the laptops I bought. So I ended up buying like a new laptop every few months to try to get another review done. And it was just too expensive. I couldn't keep up with it. And then this was the first drop test I ever did. And then this video went viral, and that's what basically led me to doing the drop tests on my main channel for a while. But I always did laptop reviews first, and that's I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so there's you go. It's blast from the past. Asus UL30 VT giveaway. Thanks for the super chat.